And welcome back. It looks like a beautiful sunrise this evening. Sandia Mountain moonrise. Ted happened to get lucky enough to snap this shot, and thank you so much. If you got a picture, of course, you can send us a pics at krqe.com. And by the way, we shifted the times this morning, obviously, so that sunset is going to occur right around 5:11 tomorrow. Of course, the sunrise right around 6:30. So a little difference there for you. If you're a morning person, kind of good news there, but it does make it a little bit darker earlier for us. 65 degrees at the Sunport. That was the high today. The record 78, and actually, we're going to probably see a few 70s creeping back up into the forecast in the coming days. We're going to talk about that in just a bit. 63 currently at the Sunport. The winds are calm. Humidity levels 27%, so the air is pretty dry out there, folks. Up to our north, we're in the 50s in Taos. Las Vegas 56. We've got 50s also in the capital. Some 70s down around Silver City, Deming, and Las Cruces, and some upper 60s around Roswell and back towards Carlsbad. The overall picture here is, well, we are quiet. We are dry. We've got this big ridge overhead, so any kind of storm activity that we're seeing across the west is going well off towards the north, around Montana and back towards Wyoming. So this high, this ridge is going to persist well through the end of this week and even into the weekend. Matter of fact, temperatures as a result are going to be warming up fairly significantly. We'll start out with 60s across most of the north, a few 50s back off towards the northeast with a weak front moving in overnight tonight, and 70s off towards the south. Meanwhile, we'll try to bring in some showers, perhaps a storm. It looks like this one that will come in the middle of the week will be blocked by this ridge. This ridge is just not going to move. We're going to need a little bit more pushing and pulling and tugging on this high to get it on out of here. It doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. So in the meantime, those highs are going to go north. Now, comparing that to averages, we're right around 64 degrees is the average for this time of year. We're going to be up into the low to mid 70s in Albuquerque. We'll definitely hit those 70s down in Roswell. We'll probably even see a few 80s down there before all is said and done, even towards the middle of the week. The average 69 degrees and back off towards the Four Corners are highs. Generally, this time of year, upper 50s, but we will see plenty of 60s. So let's take you region by region now, and we will see a clear sky tonight. That will contribute to colder temperatures with overnight lows in the teens and 20s and even 30s. We'll see kind of the same deal in the northeast. Tomorrow's highs in the meantime, 50s in Angel Fire. It's only a couple of days we're talking about highs in the 30s and even 20s out there, of course, with those storms that have been rolling in. For the southeast, we'll see overnight lows in the 20s and 30s around Ruidoso back towards Cloudcroft. So obviously we can also count on Cloudcroft to be the cold spot in the state, at least one of the cold spots, at least down south. Highs tomorrow in the 70s. We probably won't see any 80s, at least for the near term. Overnight lows in the East Mountains tonight will be in the 20s to near 30 degrees. Tomorrow's highs, though, 60s across the board. Plenty of sunshine as we kick off this first week of November. And the metro area, a lot of sunshine here, maybe a few high clouds, but nothing really to worry about. Overnight lows will be in the 30s with highs tomorrow in the 60s and 70s. So take a good look. There's not a whole lot going on in the weather department this week. Kind of a 180 from what we saw last week. Highs will be in the 60s for us in Santa Fe. In Albuquerque, check this out. We're going to see 70s in November. It happens occasionally. It's not normal for this time of year, but we're going to see it this week, probably Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Beautiful.
All right.
Thank you, Travis. Here's